Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Rokh. We're on episode 5, and we're under attack. Well, sorta. We did finish up the building majority last night. I went ahead and jumped on for a few more minutes just to finish it up. Ooh, we are definitely under attack. They are close. Dropping all over the place. But I went ahead and finished up the few tiles we needed left. You know, it's a little bit of a grind, obviously, to do that sort of stuff. I'm sorry about the framiness. I do promise it will get better here in a little while. It just needs to finish up this meteor shower, which seems to take up a lot of computing power. But one of the biggest things that we need to do is... I'm checking out audio levels real quick. I think we're okay. Hold on. Let me see. Turn this down just a little bit. I think it's just this meteor showers are so loud. There we go. Let's try that. They still seem like they're really loud. Alright. Let me see about my volumes. Maybe I'm just getting deafened here. Alright, so I do need power semi-soon. I have 61%. It's not horrible, but I want to get over, fill it up. I do know also that my extra battery needs to be filled up, so we might as well run over real quick, make a power run. As long as we don't get hit by a meteorite, I think we'll be alright. Because, obviously, since we got our building finished off, I want to start looking at some more of the crafting stations. We did build the tile kind of machine yesterday, so we can build more tiles without using our actual inventory. We can just use the machine right there on the floor to do that. Yesterday, also while I was collecting the final materials to build the last few tiles to finish off the building, I did build some more storage boxes, and I want to show you a couple things that I learned about storage boxes and overall about our building. One of the main things is that our building is now sealed and fit and finished, so it is available to convert it. Let me see. Oh, I need this battery. There we go. This is why I need extra battery power. So we're pretty much out. It does say that we can fix it with oxygen and be able to open up our helmet inside there eventually. So that'd be kind of neat. We won't have to worry about, having so much oxygen. We can just create oxygen in there, and that will keep us topped off fully all the time when we just go inside the building. So let's just pick up a few of these drops since we're over here. We might as well. They have some good resources in them that we can use, take advantage of. One of the things that I've definitely noticed in this game is that you collect quite a lot of stuff. So storage, they're not amazing storage boxes. They don't hold the most in them, but definitely you need a good number of them really quickly. So there we go. We have all of our stats there in the white. I don't know if that's a great way to say it, but they're all good. We're good. We're happy at the moment. We have food, water. I mean, the food's running a little low. Water's running a touch low. But I did yesterday, while I was off camera here for you guys, because obviously it's not that exciting of stuff, but I did go ahead and use our water making machine to go ahead and convert some of the raw material water into drinking water. So I do have that also available in the building with in the storage box there. I do know that my tools are running a little low here, and I do want to mine more resources, but I need to make sure that I'm mining the right resources, of course, as well, to repair everything, to do what I need to do, so I can continue. Because today I want to get into the tier 3 building structure. We are at that stage where we're ready to go into that and see what is available. But here, let's take a look at the building so you can see it now in all of its glory of mixed match tiles. Okay, it's not the greatest, most amazing thing. Like, the best thing that I like about it, I do like the green a lot because I like green color. Let me see if I fly up here. One thing that's weird is you look at the top and it's like all these grays and stuff. But when we go inside, we have like this orange. Even if you use a flashlight, you can see it's more orangish in color, which is weird. Okay, but let me just back up here. Okay, so we have inside. Here is one of the things I learned. So I was thinking, since I put this one storage box out here because I was afraid if I put it too close to the wall that it'd have issues. And I did read on the forum somewhere that someone was saying that if you did put your boxes up against the wall, it was blocking these tiles from being placed. So maybe that was a wise idea at the time. Maybe they've updated and changed that. But I tried to put a box back here because I wanted to fill this all in, and it wouldn't let me. It was kind of weird. It shows green, and we'll probably go build another box later to try to put down there. But I could not put one there, and I could not put one up against the wall here on that white tile here. I don't think I could put one either. I could put them over here, but I want to leave some availability. So all of a sudden, when I was trying to place this one, it popped up on the wall. And I went, what? I can place them on the wall? So this is what I figured out. I can place them on the wall. And this is great because it'll maximize the availability for everything. Now, I also built one other tool yesterday. It was this crowbar. Because remember, we had our piece of green tile that originally was sticking out here. Let's see if we can shut the door. And I've noticed shutting the door does not really work this way. You have to like go right up next to it in a weird spot to shut it. Now, if we come like this, whoop. So that's a building tile. See, but that's a building tile is in the door. I definitely don't want the building tiles in the door. Definitely selecting items, and like we were talking about the ceiling being 4 high, it's not the easiest to deal with. And I like tall buildings. Like this looks great. This 4 high is a pretty good, amount of headspace. If this was 3 high, I would be annoyed. I'll be 100% honest with you. I gotta have the headroom, and it's not because I'm super tall or anything. It looks better. This is pleasing to my eyes. So let me see. I do not want that tile. I want the green tile. Okay, so we got it. So at some points you can pick up tiles, but that is specifically what this tool is for, is to give you that pickup option. So if I delete the tool, see how it deletes it, gets it away? There it is. Pick up, not pick up. Now, I thought, great, I should be able to pick up my box and fix this issue, right? Because, again, selecting stuff. So let's see, this is the building tile, but it will not. I cannot do anything with this box. I wanted to pick it up and fix it because it's kind of annoying me. Hopefully I can place a crafting station or something back there. But for the time being, this box is stuck here, unfortunately. I do not like that it is there, but it's just there. So we did figure out that we can remove tiles with the crowbar. And let's go ahead and put that one back now. Aha, 5. Rotate, rotate. Aha, we have a sealed habitat. Now, it did give me a little message, and I wish I would have recorded it. I was hoping it would pop it up there again, but it did say, and gave me a little tip thing saying that, kind of like, congrats, you have a sealed structure. Now, one of the important things to remember with the door is that anyone can open and close it. Right now, it is just available, interaction failed. Am I stuck in here? I did not lock it. Well, this is brilliant. I'm stuck in my own house. Oh, this is funny. Is it because of a lag, or I'm hitting E? Hit interaction failed. Alt E. This is hilarious. Was it because of that tile? Crowbar? Let's see. What's going on here? Interaction failed. Huh. Well, it's a good thing we have some power and oxygen stuff because we might be here for a little while. This is not what I figured would happen. Welcome to the stream. Anyone that's joining in here. I do see we have a viewer. I'm trying to open my door here. For some reason, it's just saying interaction failed. And it's not because it's locked. I just walked in here and I was showing how we got the crowbar to remove tiles. I cannot remove the door. I'm just kind of like stuck in my own house. I mean, it's not a bad place to be stuck, I'll admit, but you know, if we want to do anything, we'll see. I'm wondering if we just open up a menu, if it will help. Interaction failed. Okay, let's try opening something else. So I did also organize some stuff. So let me just go on because we're going to wait to see if the door will work and open later. So I tried to keep, you know, different stuff organized a little bit better. Put all the actual like materials that I picked up in this one. Now, if you look at this one has a carrying weight of 59,400. And I thought, well, that's great. So I go over to this box, 59,400. I go over to this box, 59,400. And I thought, oh, that's cool. But I did build those all out of the same material. Now look, when I open this box, 26,000. I went, oh my goodness, is it because I put it on the wall that it has like half the material available? You know, like carry weight? Oh my goodness, that'll really like change things because this box can carry almost nothing compared to these ones down here. So I thought, oh man, that's gonna suck if it holds half being on the wall. And then I thought maybe it's just because of the materials that I built it out of. And if we go in like this and we hit the storage button, so we can see that this one's M-Box Composite. It should, I would hope that it would say like the formula, because that's, you know, see at the top it says unavailable. That is where you can see actually what I made it out of. Now I do see a delete option there. That is interesting. So I could delete that box, and I'll probably do that later just so I can get rid of it and get it out of that spot because I don't want it there. Yeah, I know your storage chest. All right. Now, they're made out of different materials. So if you look at this one has 49,500. It's out of a little bit of a different material. So I can't remember what I made this one out of. Honestly, I wish I did, but definitely be a little bit careful and watch what you build your boxes out of. Definitely, if you're going to build a bunch of them, build one to start off with, because, you know, that's a huge difference. These almost carry 50,000. This one carries 60,000, but this one only 26. That's a huge difference. So after I did that one, I made one of these, and it came out at the 50,000, and I went, well, you know, that's good enough. I'll build 3 of those so I can put them in here. As you can see here, I have more of the actual, you know, fully crafted materials. Here I have actual resources, which unfortunately this box it can't carry enough to make it almost worth it. This one we put some more materials in, or sorry, this box is almost not worth it. That one's fine. This one I went ahead and put this in here. This is a really heavy material, but we got a whole bunch of it. So I'm thinking later on when we want to do a building expansion or continue building, you know, some other stuff, we can use that. I have noticed for some reason, if you saw that, if I hit E, if you stay in a storage box too long, it does this white kind of overlay. I'm not sure why. And now, of course, it's going to take a little while longer doing it, but it should happen any second now. Come on, you can do it. I know you. It does it pretty much all the time, except for now, of course, when I wanted to talk about it. It's not going to do it. Stuff's not cooperating with me today. When I wanted to do something, it won't do it. That's how life's going to go. So, can we open the door now? Interaction failed. Oh my goodness. We cannot. We're gonna have to pull out tiles just so we can get out of our building. And weirdly enough, I can't like remove the door. This is really funny. Thinking we might put a second door in just for this fact that if one door doesn't work, we're gonna need a second one at this point. I don't know why the door will not work. I'm trying to see if that would remove it. Open. Interaction failed. Alt E is not doing anything, which is weird. I could relog, but it took me quite a while to get into the servers today. I had to try about 6 times, so I don't know if it's worth my while. So right now I'm just thinking like we can pick up tiles rather easily. Why not just make a hole? We just finished our building. It was great for the time being, but now I have to destroy it just so we can get in and out. At least we made this tool so we can get in and out. If we didn't have the tool, we'd be stuck. So, let's see if I can put these tiles. I don't know if we can carry. No. Well, did it? I don't see our tiles, so yeah, they're there, yes. So, alright, we have a hole now. We can get back to work. So, we finished the building, we've made a new hole in the building. We'll see if we can open from the outside. I am curious. Get rid of this. Do we have our flashlight on? Yes. Open. Look at that. It does not want to. We broke it. For some reason the door is broken. Well, if you do like Rokh and its brokenness, subscribe, hit the thumbs up button. I'll keep bringing you more broken videos. It's not me, I swear. Alright, so here is what kind of the plan is to do today. Let's see, I do have it in my inventory. So, we have the assembly tool. So, here's a tier 3 item right here. This rivet gun. This tool allows for a greater number of items to be assembled from a range of different parts and components. This is what we want to make. So, here are the items. And if you watched last time's video, we talked about taking out a notepad and writing down all this stuff because we have 5 different crafting tools. Now this is going to make a 6th crafting tool, or do we have 7 or 6 now? We just got, well, I mean, the wrench or the pry bar is not really a crafting tool. It's, you know, more of a demolish tool, which only seems to demolish 1 item. Which is really weird. I can't pick up like the other, you know, the tile machine that I built. So we're going to build this rivet gun. And that's what we want to work on right away. So we need 1 small rod. And I'm writing this down just so when I go into everything and try to craft it, it makes it easier for me just to know what I need. I need a small axle. I need a coil. I need a spike, which we have tons of, so I'm not worried about that one. And then as an option, we have a hydraulic actuator. We can look it up, and that's a small one, so there must be big ones too. Hydro actuator. Alright, so let's take a look real quick and see what this stuff. I mean, the coil's easy. I think we even have a coil. I've never heard of the axle. Ooh, crafted by the utility knife or lathe. Oh, so here we gotta get another machine first. Crafted by a welder. Interesting. Okay, so I've never seen a welder, but I have seen the utility knife. The utility knife is here, so we gotta do this first. Handles I've made before. That's not too bad. I think that's out of the hammer. The blade I'm not familiar with. So this is crafted by the hammer as well. Okay. So it looks like this metal press is another item that would be really useful in making. I'm just looking to see if it's here. I do not see it. Okay. So A metal press. Let's take a look real quick. The hammer shouldn't have anything. So we should have our blade in here. So there's our coil, there's our handle, hinge, pipes, now blade. Okay, so there's our small blade. Perfect. So we can see that. I'm sure it's not that expensive. Blade. I was one above it. So yeah, we can just make that out of like magnesium, probably 17. Yep. Craft one. Okay, so we'll have that on hand. Crafting. I know, so exciting. Let's see. I have the emergency tool. I wish also it showed exactly which tools these were, because I think it's number 2. No, it's not my soldering iron. So let's go grab the soldering iron. And I tried to keep everything tool-wise in this box. So, emergency. I ran out of room, so I had to put some more in here. I do not see. Oh, okay, we have it in our inventory. Let's put it down here. 5. Soldering iron. The fancy screwdriver. So, there's shredding wheels, valves, tanks, rotors. I do not see the axle. It's not in here. Okay, so this is not gonna do anything for us, which is interesting, and it doesn't really have any of the other stuff. So, is this? I think this is the assembly tool. It's not okay. Just a normal screwdriver. We do have the screwdriver though. Let's just grab it real quick and put it to where this is. No, this is just super basic stuff. I'm hoping that we can get rid of that screwdriver soon and never need it at all. We're probably closer there. I mean, we have like a million of them in storage. So, we've seen the coil, all that stuff in the hammer. We got the blade, we got handle availability. So we'll make the utility knife. Then to get the rivet gun, we need the axle, which will come out of there. Okay, so I guess that's it really. But I was trying to look for this hydraulic or the metal press. Tile mold smelter. Sledgehammer. It's not here, so I'm guessing we'll start with our utility knife, and maybe that can get us to our metal press or something. I don't know. Let's check out and see if we maybe by chance have a handle. I built a couple extras. Oop, not this one. Stats are getting a little low on stuff. Here's a coil, which I do know that we need. Wire, hinges. That's materials. This has tiles and materials. This is the one that has some other stuff in it. We have a disc. That's about it. Okay, so we need to go in to hammer. 4. Hammer. And make our handle. There it is. And we'll make that out of magnesium. Let's just make 2 actually. That's kind of a weird thing. Okay, now go in there. Why do you not want to do it now? Magnesium. See, if I want to make 2, usually I put 2 here, then I drag it across and it'll ask me, okay, now it did it right. Weird, it didn't do it that first time. Craft. I'm just going to make 2 so we have a backup at this point. There's no point in just trying to make, things over and over sometimes. So, we got rotor blade, dish. We don't really need anything else out of here that I can tell. So we do have pipes, but we don't have any liquids or anything we're plumbing. So, back to number 2. And utility knife. Blade. I don't know if it's worth it to do that, but it says it's only crafted by lathe, which we don't have a lathe either. I haven't seen a lathe. Handle. I only want one. Craft. So now we have our 20th pretty much crafting tool. And pretty much by the time we get this done and one other item, we're gonna need to, of course, at that time work on trying to fill up all of our special items here because we're gonna die if we don't. So, and of course the sky is falling. So, utility knife. Looks like a screwdriver with, well, it looks like a screwdriver. It was a little bit sloped. Okay, so here's our axles. Cool. A drill bit, an insulator, and an extra small insulator. Okay, so we needed the small axle, which takes a rod. Do we have any rod? Try to pull this stuff up. It's a huge bar on here, and stuff, for me at least, just gets lost if I keep it down there too far. I didn't even know I had this stuff on me. But if you don't like doing it this way too, here's one thing that I did learn. If you hit I, it'll pull it up and make it a little bit easier. You can do it a little quicker. Okay. We're still okay-ish on stuff. I wish we had a little bit more of everything, so we're going to actually top up a few items real quick. Okay, do we have any food on us? Yes. And there. I know we gotta have at least a rad one. 34 doesn't seem that high. Electricity, we'll run that down really low, of course, as always. Alright, so not in there. This one. Not in there. That's all the food. This one. Alright, so we needed, I want to say it was a small rod. Let's just try and hope that that was what it was. Let's put a medium rod in here just in case too. Alright, so it was a small rod. Perfect. Hardness of 2. Do I need 2 of them? Small rod, 1. Hardness 2. Oh, there it is. It's a little slow today is what's going on. Alright, we're gonna make it though. So we got a bunch more small rods. We have our axle, coil. Do we have the coil on us? Yes, coil and spike. We'll need to grab a spike. Okay, so let's grow into here. Ooh, we're like slicing and dicing. Let's see, spike. Okay, I think we have everything. I'm excited. Let's see if we can make it. Now we gotta go, of course, back to our other tool and tier 3 item. Here we come. Okay, why are we not in here? Why am I moving? I want to have the mouse so I can do stuff. Let's try again. There we go. Perfect. So, rod 1, coil 1, axle 1, and spike 1. Alright, here we go. Tier 3. Oh, can't you feel the excitement in the air? No, it's not a meteorite. No, that's not radiation poisoning. That's crafting specialties. We have a rivet gun. Alright, so we can go. It's probably up here somewhere. Soldering iron. There it is. Oh man, it looks fancy. Hopefully it looks cool in our hand. Better than a screwdriver. We need to get some light for this action. Okay, here's one thing again. Look at the sky. Man, it's beautiful. Oh, we got out of the... There we go. Got to look at the right way. Look over here. We get the last little bits of the sun. But look at this. Oh, it's gorgeous. And it's just coming up here. I'm pretty sure that's the Milky Way just showing up. Oh, it's beautiful. But even more beautiful. Oh, the rivet gun. it doesn't look that exciting. It is a rivet gun. All right. But this is tier 3 now. We're moving up. Oh, a portable evaporator. I do not like that it kind of cuts stuff off here. It should have made either the name smaller or simpler or something. So, ooh, solar plate. Ooh, talking big time movements. I bet. Okay, solar panels. We're gonna have to make solar panels crafted by the welder. Okay, so there it is. We got the welder. There's the portable drill, portable evaporator assembly tool. We have frames, angled windows, battery charge. Ooh, a battery charger. Oh, I'm excited for that because I really want to just be able to charge my batteries at the base. Storage energy supplied to it by a wire network. Ooh, so for that though, we're gonna have to work on the solar plates and stuff. We have distress beacons. We have divided windows. So pretty much like a window with a divider in it. I don't know really what the name of that is called. A window that has some sort of a vertical slanted. It looks slanted in the picture, but some sort of decorative trim on it. A door with a viewport. Oh, we got to look to see who's outside. Maybe this door would work. We might make one of those. That would be nice. An energy regulator. So this, all the time when they're talking about, the game at the beginning and showing all the little captions, I always say, make sure that your, item that you're trying to run with power has a regulator on it, or else you'll damage it if you put too much power to it. A LED light socket or socket lamp acts as a source of light when supplied with energy. This item must be placed on a tile. Bet you hopefully, I was going to say, we better be able to hang that from the ceiling like a normal light. So frame. This frame must be placed on a tile. Once placed, the frame can be used to assemble the following large items. Oh, that will replace the frame: gas reclaimer, electrolyzer, evaporator, distiller, drill, roaster, arc welder. Wow. There's a lot of stuff. Metal press, wire drawing machine, smelter, tuning machine. So this frame must be placed on a tile, and once placed, the frame can be used to assemble the following larger items. So I wonder if we just make the frame, and then if it'll allow us just to make that stuff. I kind of hope so, because I haven't seen a lot of stuff that I want, like a welder that I can just have in there, or the smelter, the tuning machine, these sort of things, the lathe, the roll bender, replicator, recycler, silica crusher, glass cutter. See, these sorts of things I want to make, but I'm not sure if I got to keep climbing up, the tools, or if I can just make like this frame. So what does it take? Beams. Where do I make a beam? At a metal press. Great. Oh, okay. So this takes rod, and then we can make this, and hopefully then we can make the metal. Okay. So I want to make this one first. This sounds like a great thing. And we have a fair amount of medium rod, I would guess. If we don't, we can make a bunch. So the other main thing is we're running out of power. So we better get off our high horse building and work on power. Quick run. All right, let's see how many we have. Medium rods. Like none. That's great. Oh, there we go. There's 9. So there's plus 8. Okay, so this will solve our issue here. So give me the rivet gun. Perfect. 3, 6, 7, 8. rod. So do we want the NV rod or do we want the NV rod? Never mind, they're all the same. So yes. Once again, you got to select each one, go into there. Little time consuming, but it's exciting, right? We just want to click 50 times instead of just dragging them all over there and just saying fill up my slots with the amount of rods that I have. So we're going to make our 2x2 frame. We're doing it. Hopefully this will give us the metal press, which we need for a lot of the other stuff. I don't know if it'll just build out of it magically, or if we have to learn or do something else for that. Oof, power is running really low. We're gonna have to swap out our battery. At least we do have our extra battery. Thank you again for coming and watching. Hopefully you learn a little bit here with me as we go through Rokh and try to just figure out all the different quirks of it. So it is dark, but not. It's getting a little bit lighter. I was gonna say I might have to just chop some more holes in the building. So if it's really is a 2x2, I'm guessing it's gonna take up a space like that. So here's our frame. Let's put it in the hammer because it's pretty much dead anyways. 4. Whoa. And weird, I can't get it away from me. Oh, like it's like stuck being that close. Like, why can't I be back a little further from it? Come on, guys. You could have figured it out to make it like so I could actually see where I'm placing it or how I'm placing it. So that looks right-ish. I'm a little worried that I couldn't access my boxes at the top there though. So maybe in the corner here or over here. Jason Miles, thank you for subscribing. Well, I appreciate it. Trying to just figure this stuff out. Oh, it does look like I'm able to put it a little bit further away here. It's hard to place here. I guess it just doesn't want to place here so well. So let's place it in the corner just to start. This looks big. Oh, wow, yeah. They said 2x2. No, I definitely appreciate you coming to watch. If you have any ideas or anything you'd like to see, let me know. Just trying to, get to the next stages of building here. So, one of the things that I'm noticing right away with this, oh, it was in the rivet gun. They said it was a 2x2. Now, I would have expected it to be 2x2, but I also kind of expected it to be 2 high versus 3 high. I'm more and more happy that I made this building 4 high because it's just that would have taken up space. If I would have put it here, oh, my power is dying. Ooh, whew, that was close. I knew we were cutting that a little too close for comfort. I've never had that happen before. Good test. We can move really quickly when we need to. All right, so let's see. If we hit E. Oh, look. Okay, so here's our metal press, which we really need. Oh, wow. We got a lot of stuff we got to figure out. It just keeps getting the complexities of this. Downloading the game myself today, and the video is really helping. No, I appreciate it. It's definitely a process. There is so much crafting in this game, and that's kind of what I'm learning here. Like this new stage, oh my goodness! Like I've seen the metal casing before, but this is also crafted by a welder, which we're gonna have to figure out. We have the automatic hammers crafted by the welder, and another one crafted by the welder. So we're gonna have to make the welder. I was hoping I could maybe skip a step and just get to this and try to make some other stuff, but it looks like we're going to have to make the portable welder and then go from there. Or we'll check out to see if there's anything else. But we have a smelter, a tuning machine, the drawings, the metal press, which I know I want for making some other stuff. But we need the welder. I did not expect this to take such advanced items. So, back into here. Is there by chance, if I remember right, the welder was down at this one. The lathe, no. Is it by a 1x frame? That's a boiler. There's the welder. Okay, so this does make an arc welder. And we have a ton of rods, so let's just go ahead and try this. I'm wondering if the welder will be an easier item to make. Definitely, if you get the game, don't get frustrated with it right away. It is a bit of a learning process. It takes time to figure it all out. The first day that I played it, I just kind of wandered around and looked at stuff. And yeah, as much as that was good, you know, it really wasn't the most helpful in the world. It's definitely better to try to just figure out a place, start setting up, and, you know, try to build your pad. But don't be surprised if in the first couple hours that you get, you know, like a little friend, you know, I pretty much got the floor of my building built and one storage box in, you know, the first hour or so of playing the game. And that was actually the second day of it. So the first day, as I said, I spent a lot of time just kind of wandering around, figuring out that you need a solder gun, a hammer, how to repair things. You know, there's definitely a lot that's involved in this game. But I think that's a good thing. Oh, look, so this one's narrower. Neat. Can we put it right next to it? Oh, it will. Let's just place it there, I'm guessing. Hopefully these don't interfere with each other at all. Okay, here's a good question. Can we open the door yet? Oh, that might... Oh, I don't think it'll make a problem. So interaction's still failing. We still cannot open our door. That's great. I'm hoping that we'll just be able to log out of the game and come back into it and it'll work. So, we need a welder. There it is. Oh, we need more stuff. So crafted by the welder. So we need this item, which is crafted by the welder. That's crafted by the welder. So we're going to have to make the portable welder. I was hoping we could just make this one and bring materials to it, but we're going to have to make the portable. So maybe we'll turn this one into something else that could be useful. But before we run out of power and everything else, let's get some more oxygen. We have tons of food. I guess let's take a look and see what it takes to make the portable welder. Here it is. I'm guessing this is a portable welder. Okay, this can be maybe a soldering iron. Soldering iron. Crafted by the drill. Portable drill. I'm sure there is a portable welder that I've seen somewhere. This might be the portable. I thought it said portable. Let's take a look. 3? No, that's just a screwdriver. Soldering iron? Hammer. Maybe this is not the soldering iron. No, this is assembly tool. So where's our soldering iron? Soldering iron is kind of like the next up. I guess we should put these in order. This actually would be there. This would be here. And then there. Okay, so now I have these in order of like greatest to smallest. So soldering iron does not make any of these items. Number 2 is the assembly tool, which we were looking in. It did make a portable smelter. I do not see the portable welder. I figured if anywhere, it would be in here. Does not exist. 4, the utility knife. Just, I mean, for a whole entire tool to just make these 5 items, like why? I don't get why they could not have, you know, just put these items into another one. They're just trying to make the game take longer, I guess, be more complex. So you have to have all these different tools. You know, you know, especially for that little amount, it's just ridiculous in my opinion. Like, hey, here's a crafting tool and it only makes 5 items. It's so minimal. Hopefully there'll be some station that'll make all that stuff later on. So, I have not seen another welder, so I'm just thinking this is it. Component assembly. T3 component assembly, the welder. But see, this we need the drill. See, here's a portable drill. Okay. Crafted by. Look at that. It doesn't even say what it's crafted by. The drill bit. That is funny. So we can make this as a soldering iron. We'll have to look up the drill bit. We've made an axle before. Rods we have. Okay, so drill bit. Where did I see the drill bit? Was it in our one item? Yes, it is. There it is. So if we take a rod, craft the drill bit. We needed an axle. Craft. Which axle did we need? We need small axle. So rod. Drill bit. Yep, there it is. Let's go back and make an axle, small. Small axle, which takes a rod. I'm trying to watch my stuff here now because I'm pretty much out. I know it takes about 10 power to get over to where my battery recharging station is, but we don't want to cut that too close, but I also want to try to craft as much as possible to make progress. Okay, so now I go back. See, this is a lot of it. It's just crafting one item to the next item, but it is interesting. I want to, you know, it keeps me going in a lot of ways. It's like, oh, this is interesting. Here's our axle. So now the bigger item is this H1 case. If I remember right, it's in the assembly tool, I think 2. H1 case. I do not see it here. The soldering iron. There it was. Okay. Oh, we made a handle, which is great because I made an extra handle just randomly, thinking I would need it for something. But because we're running low on power, let's go get power quick. We needed sheets. Let's just look to see if we have sheets. Do not have any there. I think it's this one. I tried to make some the other day just to have some extras around. I do have 4 sheets actually. There's our handle. Okay, so it's in here. Oh yeah, I think I have enough. Perfect. Sheet. Oh, smalls, not mediums. No, fail. Oh. We didn't have any. I mean, we already looked. We shouldn't have any. We had a box with extras. I think this one had the extras. This one actually had some extras. No sheets. Okay, so we're gonna have to make some sheets, some small sheets. And for that, we'll need the hammer. Let's get the hammer back out. Let's put it over here. Hammer is running low. We're gonna have to repair the hammer too. Small sheets. Sheets. And this was 17. So actually pull that back. So if I go like this and I do 4, now I pull it over, 68. Perfect. That's a little bit of a faster way instead of trying to do the math in your head. Select how many you want to craft first and then do it. All right, let's run over to our power. Oh, I thought I had the right materials to just make that right away. Would have been nice. Alright, power is failing, but we got plenty to make it over there. So there is the tips. If you haven't seen this before, up in my right hand corner, see press T to open for tips. We'll do that in just a second. Small rod bar. Minimize that. Should we take it all? Take all. Oh, we got the hammer. For some reason, it normally would take all. It didn't like me having the hammer out. So if we hit T, so machining tools allows for parts to be transformed into new parts of a different size. Once a recipe is selected, the required parts is displayed in the workspace. Additionally, any requirements, the parts ingredients, tray? I don't know, or may. It's cut off there. That's kind of weird. That definitely there's a limit to stuff. May have are displayed in the workshop, improving the crafting quality of the tool will lower the requirements. Okay. I'm not seeing anything super exciting or interesting. Alright, let's go get power. Power is running low. We'll need to charge up both batteries now. So we have one battery that we're running off of. We also have the other battery in our inventory that's empty. So when we get over here, we'll swap to this. We'll charge up this battery, then swap to the other one real quick and charge it. But we'd have plenty to make it. So we have more supply drops, it looks like, that are full, but there is our magical lifeline, the charging unit. Ooh, oxygen's running a little low, but we have tons of oxygen. So, charge and tool belt batteries. Okay, so let's take a look here. I think if I just put this one down here in my inventory or tool belt, and then hit it. Now, if I hit this again, okay, now it looks like it charged it. I didn't look to see if the bar was full before. So let's put this up here. Now if we just swap this over, will it say full? It will. Cool. Okay, so if you need to charge up multiple batteries, put one in your tool belt versus swapping them in and out. Alright. Hammer. Well, I need to repair some stuff for sure. But let's try to craft. It's not the axle. Can we do this? Do we have the H1 case? Did we make it? Or we just have the stuff? I think we just have the stuff for it. 2. I don't see an H1 case. 3. There's the H1 case. So, handle and sheet smalls. Enter. I really wonder if there's an easier way to do this than just do this over and over and over. As far as I understand, there's not, though, because if I say 2, it'll put 2 just in the one slot versus, you know, putting my quantity up, because quantity up will then make it so it'll want to make multiple 1H cases. So, craft this, and at the same time, we need oxygen. Oxygen run low, but we have, or we should have, maybe we don't have. Let's just say we should have a bunch on us. Alright, so we're going to have to look real quick. I know we have a ton at base, but we need some, like, now. We can make it back to base, but if we can get some here, there it is. Oof, that'll help us. Let's go pick up a couple more. If we can get some more oxygen or food, anything like that, we can keep going a little bit longer. Yes, I know I have tons of food back at base. I know I have tons of oxygen back at base. But just grabbing it here while we're here is simple, easy. Alright, we have our H1 case too. So while we're looking at this, put this here. And our portable drill. I'm not sure exactly what the portable drill will do, but it's another crafting tool. It's just what we needed. I think that's our 8th crafting item now. I think this is just going to be 1,000,000 in this game. Oop, did we take all of our stuff? Get rid of this. Open. Bar, spike. Okay, crafting drill. Portable drill. This might allow us to mine bigger stuff. Let's take a look at it in here real quick. You gonna give us any info? Oh, we just put it in the box there. Don't want to do that. We just crafted it. Give it back. Thank you. Now, so if you hit O, it'll give you your objective. We are a long ways from making long-range antennas. So we try to help with communications, but establish 5 long-range antennas. I haven't really been paying attention to this because I'm just trying to survive at this point. If you hit P, this will give you permissions. We play with Obadiah X a bit. So we gave him permissions to come into our base to help build on our base. Let's look at the inventory for the portable drill. It's not going to give us any information there. Okay, so let's just put it in our inventory and take a look. Oh, it looks cool at least. Portable drill. So we have tube, vented sheet, the compressor. Oh, we need a sphere, which I think I picked up a sphere at one point. Okay, a ring. Interesting. I would say the picture looks different than that picture. They're a little different. A different tube. Okay, so we have the medium, the small, the vented sheet, a couple slits in it, and the small ring. So not a lot, but we need a couple of these items to build some of the other stuff. Compressor. I don't know why that's a compressor or what it is. Radiation is getting a little high. Not really a huge deal. Do we have any radiation pills? Ooh, we have 3 drinking water on us. That's nice. Let's just drink some of that real quick. So you hit 5 once you put it in your hotbar. Hit 5. That'll pull up your water, and then you click like off screen. So don't click here on it. Click off to the side or on top of it here, just in this kind of blank area, and that will drink it. If you click just on it, it'll just deactivate it. So don't want to do that, or else you'll just be going, why am I not using any of it? I don't see any radiation pills or food. So let's keep heading back. We'll pick up this one more drop that I see right here on our way. And then we'll go back into try to figure out the welder and see what we need to do for that one. Oh, some more oxygen. It's always good. So, just a little notice here. If you just grab it here and you max out your oxygen, you'll leave a little bit left. So grab it, pull it in your inventory. You might as well take all of it. Don't want to leave any oxygen stuck in the box. The box does not need it. The box will survive without it. You will not, though, unfortunately. I have come semi-close to killing myself a couple times, like there a little bit ago. I ran out of battery 100%. That's the first time I've ever done that one. I have come really close to running out a couple other times. You know, it's not that far to run back and forth from our base. Oh, we can see it kind of spawning in, the racks especially. You know, I could have built closer here to stuff, but I don't know. I wanted to be a little bit away from everything. I didn't want to be right next to it. You know, it could have been easier if I would have built like in the middle, say, of this area, and I could have gone over to that one or to that station. There's also a battery powering area over there. But eventually down the line, I think we will get everything. Yeah, I struggled at first too for drinking water, eating food, all that stuff. I was having a heck of a time trying to figure it out how I could do it. Oh, look, our door's open. It's magically working. That's so weird. Oh, I don't know if it's just because we went out of render distance. That's what I'm guessing. But it's so weird. The door works now. Okay, we can close. This is the only thing. Putting those racks over there, it's going to make it a little difficult. Oh, now the interaction's failing? Oh, no. It worked for about 5 seconds. Look, it's like, no, it is closed. I don't know if we walked out of it or not. No, it worked. Weird. I don't know what's up with the door. Let's try it again. Just fine. No problems. Okay. Alright, well, I'm thinking that it'll work for a little while. We'll try to put our tiles back. I think we survive a little bit better in the house when we get the radiation shielding, especially if the house is complete. So we'll complete it again for the first time. There we go. There was a little notice up on the right hand side there that said like the habitats insulated or completed. It flashed really fast. I couldn't even see it. I just barely glanced at it as it closed. So, food and radiation stuff. This one, here's some radiation pills. Put it there, click on it, then click off of it. Let's take another couple just to get our radiation down. All right, and for food, options. Let's go with dried mangoes. We have quite a few of those. We have quite a bit of everything, actually. Let's try to also just reduce our slots. I wish it would stack better. So let's eat some of that. Maybe like 12 food? Not much. So we're going to consume some more. 57 to 69. So yeah, not a lot. Click again. So we can eat a lot of food at this rate. Let's try some jerky, see what this gives us. Click on it. 81 to 100. Oh, okay, so we just maxed that one out. Jerky obviously gives us more. It was over 19 or at least 19. Okay, so we can't do anything with this, unfortunately. I mean, there might be something in here we can build, but it looks like most of this stuff is, like a power socket. So we're going to have to power this stuff too. So we'll have to work on power. We'll have to work on a lot. I have seen the insulation casing. That was in the... No, I guess it wasn't. It was something else. A jet? That's neat. Rotor? Wow, there's just so much stuff in here. So many little things we can get into. So let's go back to our gun, our drill. So with the drill, I don't even remember what it was we needed to make. Well, let's go back into our knife. And this is why I write everything down at some point, because there's so much stuff, we'll get lost. Let's see, where is our rivet gun? Because we're trying to make the portable or other welder, because at this point we're having troubles with making that full welder. So we need the tank, soldering iron, which we have, This is what we needed, the compressor. See, this picture's way different than the other one. That is weird. Okay, so let's take a look. One. Why would you look like that? This says, oh, it takes a sphere. Okay, I'm stupid. Don't worry. I never said that I was the best at the game or that I knew everything. I'm just trying to learn and go as I go. So, was it here? We have a tank. We might not have a sphere. Oh, a disc. It's so close in the picture. Okay, so what does it take to make a sphere? The hammer, of course. So, we have a little life left in the hammer as far as I'm aware. There it is. Okay, 5. Hammer, sphere. Ooh, which... I didn't look to see what size. Small sphere. Alright. I figured for one item I could remember. Small sphere. So let's grab some of our item. So I need 22 of this. I almost feel like sometimes I should just make double of everything. But we're just going to make one. Is it going to break our hammer? If it does, it does. It did not break the hammer. So we have our wrench though if we need to repair stuff. So we have our sphere. So now back to drill. That's amazing. The compressor sounds so complex. Well, thank you. I appreciate it, Jason. The compressor sounds so complex. I'm surprised it just takes one sphere to make it. That seems weird. Craft. Ooh, that's a bit slower. So that'll craft. So we'll just go back over to our other item. Let's check and see what we need. Not this one. We need... I thought it was in here. Rivet gun. That's what I'm looking for. Oop. The sky is falling again outside. Okay, so we got our compressor. We'll just start stacking things in. You know, in some ways it'd be nice. Oh, it's not even done crafting yet. There it is. Compressor. Tube, which we'll have to make with the drill. I didn't think of that. So a medium and a coil. Do we have any extra coils? Or did we use both of them? Thought we had. Yes, we do have an extra coil. Just one. A tank. Oh, I saw a tank in our inventory, but I think it is a medium, not a small. Let's just check. Oh, there it was. It was a medium. I think we needed a small. Go back on the rivet gun. We need a small. Okay, so we need to go to the soldering iron for that. And I'm sure we need a whole mess of parts for that. A small tank. Just some sheet metal, but small sheets. We have a lot of medium sheets. We're gonna... So once again, we need to go from one tool to the next tool to make these. So we'll need the hammer for this. We need to repair at this point. We need to repair everything we can and just be able to be ready to craft stuff. So let's see if we have materials to repair. So pickaxe, no, we need the hammer. Hammer, there it is. Do we have the materials on us? Yes, we do. Perfect. Repair. Thank you. And we'll put that down in our inventory now because we're going to be using that. And can we just repair our pickaxe? Well, I don't want to. Well, so we don't have a nickel. We need nickel. So let's pull that out. We have nickel in storage, but we don't really need that right now. Can we repair this? Yes, just barely. Perfect. Nice. We can go harvest some more materials later. Alright, and this one I know already we just pretty much used all of our materials, so we're out. This is a little bit of an upgraded pickaxe. That's why it has more stuff here, because we did an upgraded pickaxe just to give us a little bit more durability. It harvests a little bit more also at the same time. So, now we got our hammer. Just double check again real quick. We're making the small tank, and we need an H1 case. So I'm going to grab a notepad again, just because I already know we're going to get lost. Trying to remember all these things. So we need a 1H case. We need the medium tube. Sorry if you hear my dog whining in the background. I don't know what she's doing. She's went for a walk this morning and everything, but she's just going. I hear some noises outside. They're doing some construction across the street. They're building a couple new houses over there, and she likes to watch everyone out the window and see what's going on, and she hears the noises over there and gets interested and thinks she can go play with people. Alright, so I got my stuff down. A 1H case, an M tube, and an S tank. So let's go 3 soldering iron. The tank, we need the 3 small sheets, so I'm going to write this down next to that. 3 small sheets. And the 1H case, ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, so 4 small sheets. See, if I didn't do this, I would have just built the 3 small sheets and would never have known about the 4. And we need 1 handle. Now the M tube. If I remember right, the tube is made with the drill? Yes. So I just need a medium rod. And I think I might already have that in our inventory. Yes, so we'll go ahead and let's make 2 of those. Just because. Craft in bulk, try to craft less later. Ooh, takes a while to craft. Okay, so while that's going though, check our inventory, our stats. We're looking good, we're healthy. We're not dead yet. Small sheets. We need a lot of these. Thank you. Welcome for coming along to take a view here at Rokh. We're doing some advanced crafting here. We're just trying to make, we got our portable drill. We're trying to make the portable welder right now. We're making small sheets to be able to do this. We got tons of magnesium. Oop, before we drop that in, we want to click this up. So we got 7 total we want to make. Perfect. Put that in there. Yep, 119 is what I want. It's better than me doing the math and then figure it out later. I need to type in 117. Alright, so that's going to do that. Can we make the handle in here? Handle right there. So we got to wait for that one to finish first. Look at our drill. It's still going on that first one. Man, that's really slow. If I had a second hammer, I could click over to it real quick and I could craft this handle, but at least these are not taking very long. Alright, 40. We still got plenty. Is there still leftovers in there? That's weird. So I'm going to check real quick. I feel for some reason that didn't craft the amount of sheets that we needed. 7. No, that's our sheets. Oh, I wonder why we had extra in there. Okay, so we got sheets, we got handle, we made our tube. We need to craft fully the case. We got ours for that for the tank. So, I should have everything, more or less. The drill, we got the tube from. Don't need to make anything else out of the drill. We need the rivet gun. Or is this just the final? I guess we can stick. We need to make the tank. We need to get the soldering iron. So go back to the soldering iron, which is 3. And here we are. Handle, sheets, small sheets. I wish there was a way to do this easier. 3, 4. There we go. And handle, there it was at the bottom. Okay, so we got our case. Craft. Oxygen's running a little low, power's running a little low, but we got plenty of those things. Great, we got that. Now, we also in here can make our small tank, which is right there. We need the other sheets for that. Yes. And got it. And craft that. Okay, so we made our case, we made our tank. Did we already have our tube? Yes, we got our tube. Perfect, we have everything to make it now. Boy, it's a process, but we got it. Alright, 5. Alright. Can we do this? We should be able to. We made our list. We checked it twice. Our tube. Oh, we made 2. That's right. I was like, how did we get 2? Use the welder. So we can make better ones by the welder. So I hope this is like a handheld tool. I think we're up to 10. 9 or 10 crafting. I don't know. I think we're gonna have like 100 crafting machines soon. Oh man, the complexities and the kind of the many. Okay, so welders, the many different items to craft one item is interesting. So we got this finally. You know, it's actually been. Ooh, I like. So let's look at the drill. Way cool. The welder though, even cooler. Nice if we could use it on something. Doesn't really do anything though. If we put it away, put it back out, nothing. Alright, let's take a look inside of it, see what we can make. Wow, we can make a lot actually. Ooh, oh wow. This is what I'm talking about. When you get a tool, it should be able to craft 20 items versus just 5 or 3. Like, that's amazing. This will be a very useful tool, it looks like. We can make a ton with it. There's our jet, which we saw before, but also for this. Crafted at the welder. Nice. Drill. So we have all these items. We can make jets, hydraulic actuators, fan, welder, perfect. So we can make all this stuff. There's the rotor, pistons. Oh wow, we can make pistons. Like we can make almost a full car. It sounds like we can make wheels, rotors, pistons, motors, wheels. There we go. Craft all these items, stick them all together. It'll be a box car. It's exactly what we need. Then we can drive around instead of walking. Distillery pipe. Sounds like we're gonna be on the next episode of making alcohol. Let's see. Insulated casing, a kiln, power socket. That's one thing that we were talking about before that we needed. A ring, a box, wire, precision cutter. Interesting. Shredder. And I'm sorry, I just got this new tool. I want to take a look at it, see what's all in here. There is a ton of stuff. A wiring wheel, increased torque, transformer. Okay, that makes sense for electrical stuff. Outputs. Oh, a dampener. Cool. And look, it's made by the welder. This is made by the metal press and the hammer. We have the hammer, of course. Stabilizer. Spike strap. Or strip. Spike strip. Are we going to become a police officer and like try to catch the bad guys by throwing spike strips underneath their tires? I don't know if they quite have rubber tire. Maybe we'll get into making rubber later. Alright, so we have a million things here. Wow, there's so much. There's really not any or much overlay either over what we had before to craft. So, an arm? Maybe like a robotic arm? Automatic blade? By the welder. I don't know what we can do with that, but Alright, now we got this stuff. Maybe we should try to figure out either, if we can do this welder, we could, this portable handheld one is nice, but at some point, it's gonna probably break, and if we can turn this into a welder, we'll have everything. So this is by the welder, this is by the welder, this is by the welder, and this is by a roll bender. Dang it, so we need a roll bender. This we can craft by the drill. Hammer, portable drill, which we have. Okay, so this is the only item here, which takes a roll bender. So that is our next item that we need to try to figure out. If we want to make this arc welder here, which I think, I don't know, the distillery allows for the creation of one or more new materials from one or more other materials. Isn't that a great explanation? Allows for the creation of one or more new materials from one or more other materials. That's funny. It's just material to material. Electrolyzer, evaporator. Allows for certain materials to be reduced into other materials. These explanations are not the greatest. Just one thing into another thing. I like things. Things. Take one of those thingies and turn it into another thingy, and use one of those other crafting thingies. Allows gases, including oxygen and water vapor, to be extracted from. The rate of extraction differs from each gas. This item requires energy. So we still need energy. But this looks like a really useful tool right here. If we can create atmosphere, maybe inside our house, that would be really nice. But I'm still thinking this arc welder is going to be one of the most powerful, items, because it crafted like a million things. So, yeah, you just heard me say things after I talked about all this game, talking about things, crafting things to go to things. I'm stuck on things. So, roll bender. I have no idea where I've seen or where even a roll bender is. The rivet gun, maybe? It could be something that's later on down the road. It could be it's in one of these items somewhere. So this is their soldering iron. No. The utility knife? The utility knife only had like 4 items in it. Let's take a look though. The utility knife. Assembly tool. That's super basic. Or no, that's not actually. Let's take a look at that too, I guess. Okay, so 1. Definitely no roll bender. 3. Okay, we have a lot of stuff here again. And it might mean that, might mean that we need to make something else like a smelter or something. See, I don't really like the idea of these portable machines. I'd rather try to put more stuff in the building. Roll bender. That's weird. I have not seen it. Or do I know where it is? All I can think of is like this portable smelter maybe might give us access to something else. We can make it easy enough. Assembly tool we have. The utility knife we have. The tile mold we have. We actually built something nice for the building. The portable electrolyzer, which we have. It's not here. Okay. Utility knife? Not at all. The welder. This is where it makes sense for this roll bender thing to be. I'll start at the bottom. Wiring wheel, transformer, stock stabilizer, spike strip, solid state battery. More batteries. We're running out of oxygen. We're in the red. Solar panel, shredders, precision cutters, sockets. A cryo cooler? Cool. Crank, conveyor belt. Can I put myself on the conveyor belt and go over to the recharge station and charge myself? Hydraulic actuators is definitely not here. It's not. Alright, let's grab some more oxygen real quick. Ooh, that's barely any. We'll have to dip into storage. Let's drink some water. Oh, all these little side things that we got to work on to keep ourselves well and healthy. Power's running a little low. We have our extra battery. Let's grab some more oxygen. I think it's in here. No, it's that one. We want the food and such. Lots of oxygen. Perfect. We should have even more. I don't know. If we don't have even more, we can craft some more with our portable machine. That's right, that one just has that heavy metal in it. This one. Nope. Alright, well, that's all the oxygen we have. Okay. Roll bender. I'm really confused where we would make it from. Portable drill. Okay, this we can get out of here. Come on. Be nice to me. Rivet gun. The rivet gun? I don't know if we looked in there. Assembly tool. Okay, that's a pretty high item. That's like tier 2s. Okay, so we have all the main crafting tools in there. We don't have the soldering iron. Look at that, we're just out of slots. If they would have put 10 slots here, it'd be a bit better. Just a bit, but let's just try to look through these real quick again. So we have number 5, the drill. Number 5. Might be lagging. Number 5. Number 4. Number 3. Number 2. Number nothing. We don't want to work. Game says we're done for the day. Come on. We're trying to make some progress here. Is there a help function or dictionary? I have seen, like a lot of other games, there is a wiki, but the wiki is super limited. I thought I had it pulled up here. I think I just closed it because honestly, it had such limited information on it that I just kind of thought it was a joke. I was like, okay, you just talk about the first like 5 or 6 items, and that's not very useful. So I have also seen more information specifically on the Rokh like page for Steam. They have some guides there. There is more to that than anything else, but you know, even that is semi-limited. They do have like a crafting section there, but you know, for this game at this point, you're just gonna have to spend a lot of time looking through everything if you want to try to figure anything out, or you know, just try to figure it out yourself. And at this point, that's all I can really think of. But for some reason, I think we're lagging. So the lag does happen every now and again. I have had it last for up to 7 minutes, about. Sometimes it takes just a few minutes, but usually you can walk around. You can look in like your inventory, but that's about the only thing there is. Oh no, it's all good. It might be also just because I'm not looking the most, you know, I'm trying to figure this stuff out, and I'm not looking over at, you know, my chat at the moment. It's, you know, definitely a possibility, especially with a game like this, is you're trying to figure so much out, and there's so much to read and really, you know, see. It's making it a little harder for me to look at my chat. With other games where there's just not that much involved, I'll watch my chat a ton more, but I just have to be so focused, or you know, I have to use my notepad to write everything down, and just, you know, there's 10 crafting tools, and I'm not even like far into the game as far as I could tell. There's so much involved. It's just with all of that, you know, I sometimes don't get to read the messages as much as I want to. All right, I think the lag is gone. Does stuff look like it started to work? Yes, here we go. So let's take a look again. I will try to pull it up though and give you an idea of what that looks like. See, this is where I figured it would be, that roll bender. Unless, this is my other idea, is it's something in here. This is where I wanted to look and see if by chance they had it as a frame piece, as a kind of a lower one. So this is a boiler. This is a gas reclaimer, electrolyzer, evaporator, distiller, drill roaster, and the welder. This is the metal press, which we wanted to make, the wire drawing machine, the smelter, and the tuning machine. Here is the lathe. See, there's a roll bender right there. Right there. There's a roll bender. But to get that, there must be a portable one. So we do see it there, but to do that, we need to make these beams, and the beams need to be made in the metal press. So we might want to look into the metal press. Let me go run and grab some battery power, as long as everything's working now. Open, sesame, thank you. So let's go grab some power, and that's kind of what I'm thinking, is we might need to work on the beams. The beams just seem like they're a lot higher up, and that, you know, we need to make some other stuff first. But let's see if we can go get some power. Maybe then we'll come back and look at trying to make the press to make beams. It could be that that is a stationary machine and it's not, or this, you know, or what I'm trying to make the roll bender is a higher up, crafting machine than what I should be working on right now. I don't know. It's, this is the first time playing through this game or doing anything in here. It's not like, I've played Ark Survival Evolved a lot. I have quite a lot of hours into that game, and I pretty much know exactly what I want to build, how I want to build it, what I need to build first, how I can advance myself the fastest. All those things, I can do them very, very effectively and very quickly. Also pretty much know how I want to build, just everything, where all the resources are on all the maps. You get that when you start having a lot of hours into the game. And with this game, I just have 15 hours into it at this point. So not a ton of time, not a super little amount of time, but with the level of crafting and the availability of everything, it's gonna take a lot. Remember to grab your last little bit if you can't fill it all up. Perfect. I still hear one. Oh, there it is. I was like, I hear a beeper. They have that nice beep to them to let you know they're around. More oxygen. Perfect. Alright, so we should be good for a little while. There's that one way out there, but I'm not worried about it. So, let's just take a look. Since we got everything, we can stand here. And if we run out of materials, we can just grab it real quickly. Minimize that one. Go back into here. 4. We're lagging again? Looks like we might be lagging again. Did you see the purple light over there? 4? Oh, now it worked. Okay, there we are. So a metal press. Metal press. See this 2x2 will allow us to make a metal press. I think we built one of those too. So let's go over and look at the metal press. It might be that, yes, we wanted the welder, but it might mean that we need to make the metal press first. Okay, get rid of this. Get rid of this. I think we're lagging. I think the servers are having a touch of lag right now. Alright. Grab that. So let's go back, look at our frame that we made, and see if by chance we can make the press on there. So if we can make the press first, we can work on our welder later. For now, we do have the handheld welder, and that will get us going. We just need to keep trying to advance to the next stages and get all of our stuff in here as much as possible. There we go. But I'm thinking that's the idea. We're probably advancing a little bit too far in maybe the welder stage or one of the other stages, and we're just missing one of those kind of, the welder might be stage 5 and we need to hit stage 4. We've already done 1 through 3. So hopefully that is the case. One thing that does still annoy me is that weight alert. I'm up a little bit higher now, but a lot of the time the weight alert is like, 75 out of 150, and it's warning us, hey, your weight's high. I would say that you should probably start alerting people around more of the, 100, 110 range when they're getting close, versus anytime you even get half full, they're warning you saying, hey, you're starting to get, a lot of weight on you. In this game so far, it seems like you are always going to carry that 75 plus weight. I don't see, at least at this point, how I would keep less on me. Everything weighs so much, and it does not seem to have a weight stat or ability that I can, increase it with. Maybe later on we can magically make, a better backpack. That would be cool. I would approve of that. So it's called a workbench. Okay, so it's called a workbench. Metal press. Here's our metal press. So let's see if we can make this. We have the medium bar, crafted by a welder. Okay, welder. Okay, so that's what we need to do to make our press. This looks like it's the first, the next item that we make after we get the handheld welder. So, grabbing my notepad again, because I'm sure by the time I look at this, there's going to be a million things. We should have a bar. Let's take the search bar here. Haha, bar for the search bar. We have a small. I would imagine we have a medium somewhere. So we'll take a look at that later. So we need an M. Ooh, are we going to have power? If we have to have power, then we're going to have a lot of other stuff. It's not a big deal. We're got to work through it. Yep. Welder, an item using this ingredient, will require energy to be supplied to it through a wire network in order for it to function. Okay. So we're going to have a wire network and power eventually. This is going to be complex, I can tell you already. We're going to need a lot of power, so we're going to have to keep running back and forth or swap out our batteries. You know, we could make other batteries, but I just feel like at some point, it might be worthwhile at this rate, going back and forth. I just don't know if it's worth making like 6 or 7 batteries. We'll see. I mean, the materials shouldn't be that expensive, so it definitely could be worth it. So we need a medium power socket, and of course we're going to figure out what that all entails. Medium automatic press, and the machine casing. I'm thinking the machine casing will be the easy item. The other ones, not so much. So this one's a welder, this one's a welder, this one's the welder. Okay, so they're all made on the welder. Solar panels. Yep, that is my idea for the power. We did see with the, was it the rivet gun? before? Yeah, solar plate. Allows energy to be generated. Energy generated currently fluctuates between energy generation max and energy generation minimum. Across the course of the Martian day, the item must be placed on a tile. So we'll need solar panels to go with the solar plate, I'm guessing. So where's the solar panels? Crafted in the welder. Why couldn't we just be made in this machine? Okay, so I'm sure we're going to need this. So let's just kind of put this off on our next to-do list. 2 solar panels. And we need a medium sheet and a medium rod. Holy cow, we'll have a million things. So now the rod we probably have, the sheet we can craft with a hammer just like the other. The solar panels though, and everything else we're going to make in here. So let's start at the top. They're not in alphabetical. I was going to say, are they in alphabetical order? Doesn't really look like it. So we have our cases, which is not what we need. Lighting rod or lightning rod. Ooh, I haven't seen lightning at all. I wonder if lightning's going to come in one of the menus. Yeah, it should be. And there it is right there. So when used as an ingredient, the resulting item will be able to generate solar power. So what does this take? Ooh, we got to get the sheet or glass sheet. That's interesting. It says sheet or glass sheet. And this looks like it's the slit one, the one that actually has a vent in it. That's really weird. See, but this is going to take a roll bender. So this is, never mind. We got to work on a roll bender first. We cannot, we shouldn't even be looking at this stuff. But I thought the roll bender took power. Let's go back here. Alright, the metal press. Did this take power? Requires energy to function. So there's got to be a different way. Because if we need the metal press first, or we need to figure out the roll bender. I don't get the roll bender. Rokh roll bender. We'll type it into Google real quick and see what it says. How to make roll bender. There is a video on it. Oh, here we go. Q&A. I am searching for ages. Where can I find this? Insulator and M insulator is said to be crafted by the roll bender, but I found out that the utility knife can also make the insulator. I found this to be the case as well. Can't find the roll bender either. So it looks like multiple people are not finding the roll bender. Is there anything else that anyone else has said? Device can be crafted using a hammer or roll bender. So yes, I'm not exactly sure 100% on that one. Let's see. Hold on, I'm just going to watch this video real quick, see what he says. This might be a very important thing. He's using the welder. Okay, he's got the utility knife. Oh, so they don't even... All he did was he showed that for this insulator, it says it's crafted by the roll bender. But if you go to your utility knife, and this is very interesting, you can just go to your utility knife, minimize, utility knife. There's an insulator right there. So we don't need a roll bender. That is nice to know. Okay, great. So we can make our solar panels actually. Huh. That's very good thing to understand and know that the roll bender is not 100% needed. So let's try to make this. Do we have any sheets on us? We have medium sheets. We need small sheets. Okay. Because we have the solar panel. Let's just go back and look at this real quick. Solar panel. So yeah, we need power. I mean, I don't know for 100% to that state yet, but we need the small. So for the solar panel, we need a small sheet. We need a small insulator. 4 wires. Okay, that doesn't really sound that bad. And we need to make a couple of those. So let's do that. The small sheets, which we're gonna have to make multiples. Alright, power is running low. Oxygen running low. So oxygen's easy. Power, let's just swap it out now. Boom! There we are. Doing good on that again. So, in here, I just wanted to check. Bars, spikes. Okay, that's got that heavy material in it. We have our food and everything. No sheets. Bars. Let's see, that's got some materials in it. Yeah, just the tiles. No sheets. Okay, so we're gonna have to make sheets. So we need our hammer. Hammer. There it is. And let's just swap out this for now. 3. Hammer. Small sheets. We're gonna need quite a few of these actually. Oh, I didn't write down how many I needed for the insulator. Small sheet. let's try to craft 10. I know that sounds crazy, right? That's not enough. Lucifite? Maybe let's just try to craft 5. Lucifite. Oh, maybe that's plenty actually. Pull this out again. There we go. Now put it back in. Yes. The item is, oh, it's overweight. So if you haven't paid attention before or know this, your hammer has a weight capacity in it. It's really annoying. We'll see if we can fit magnesium in here. Oh, magnesium's light. Okay, so that lucifite's really heavy. Perfect. So let's craft these 10 small sheets. And then, let's see. Oh, I do know we need the wire. I want to craft the wire too. Because we needed like 3 or 4 wire, 4 wire per. So we're going to need 8 wires as well. Glad I wrote that one down. I was trying to remember exactly how many I needed. And we're just making extra sheets just because I'm sure we're going to need it later on. Or for our solar panels, you know, to make the insulator, we'll need it. I can't remember exactly how many we needed for the insulator, but that'll get us close. We need a medium sheet as well for the... okay, but let's go now. The wire. Let's go. So we needed 4, so we need 8. Wow, doing a lot of crafting. 8. Hope that's enough. Oh yeah, easy. And craft. Solar panel, then go on the solar rack, and everything else. And we're gonna have to get the regulator thing too, because as we've known all the time, they're saying you gotta regulate your power or else you fry your stuff. We need a medium rod. Let's just make one of those real quick too. Do not have enough of that material, but we have other materials we can use. Okay, let's put that in here. Yep. I should probably make 2. We need the medium sheet too. Maybe let's just make a medium sheet. Let's make 1 of each. Medium sheet. You know, let's try to make 2. Yep. And then we'll go back up and we'll make 1 more medium rod just so we have extras. I'm just finding at this point it's better to have way more of everything than way less. We're gonna need it for something later or instantaneously soon. Alright. So we're gonna have to figure out also the machine casing, which might be like, these are workbenches. I was thinking they were called machine casings, but I guess not. So let's take a look now at our welder. Actually, go to the utility knife. See, that makes perfect sense. I remember seeing that before. Small. And I'm just trying to remember how many insulators. We wanted to make 2 solar panels, so we just need 2. Okay. Sheet. I hope we made small ones. Yes, I was gonna say, pretty sure we did. We got a couple of those, so let's make 2 insulators. Huh. It didn't like that. Small sheet. Craft 1. Okay, I'm confused. Let's take a look again. So, magnesium, small sheet. Okay, put it in there. 1. It does not want to craft. I'm not sure why. That is really weird. We have a small sheet. It's requiring a small sheet. We should be able to do this. So we want to make the insulator. We're trying to make a solar panel here. I have no idea why it does not like that. Try reopening, just for fun. Go back down to our small sheet. Small sheet, 1x, malleability, 8. I don't think it's out of the material. We could try making the sheet out of a different material, but it should just work. And of course, power's running a little low. Why do you not like me? Does the hammer need repairing to allow it to craft? Well, we're not using the hammer at this point to craft it. And even if the hammer had its 2 bars there, it's fine. I'm just thinking maybe out of a different material, but I don't know why that would matter at all. We do have some NV here, so let's see if we real quick make another small sheet. 4. No, not 4, 3. Small sheet. There it is. And let's try it out of, where did it go? Thought we had it. There it is. Yes, just make 1. Let's try this real quick. Okay, now go back to our utility knife. And let's just type it in here because we're going to look all day because we got tons of stuff on us. Here's our sheet. Pop that in there. Oh, it still doesn't like us. I am not sure at all why that does not want to go in there. We should be able to craft this. If there's an issue in the game or what, I do not know. Give me 1 second. Let me check on Google real quick and see if I can find anything. But I'm not thinking I will. But just give me 1 second. Should just be a couple seconds here. Not seeing anything specifically that's talking about it. It is really weird. I would expect to just be able to do it. Well, thank you very much, Jason. You have a great day. Thanks for coming and watching. I wish it was working too. I mean, I'm getting like so close. That's one of the biggest things with this game so far is that you get so close to some stuff, you're like, oh, I feel like I'm making progress, and then you either have to go get power or do something else. It's definitely a long process, but I'm enjoying it. Hopefully this building will get filled up soon. Jason, come back and check us out next time. Appreciate it very much. Have a great day. We'll see if we can get this figured out. You can tune in anytime to watch the video. I'll see if we can get this figured out. If not, then just is what it is at this point, and hopefully we can get around it or do something else. Let's see. Pull it out of there. So let's go back to our solar panel. Small insulator crafted by the roll bender. I'm thinking that just has to do something with it. It's just not liking it 100%. It's definitely not the most helpful. Small insulator. We're looking at the insulator, but see, it says roll bender, but it's in obviously utility knife. Have not seen the roll bender yet. I've seen that I can make it in my unit here, or this one, whichever one it is, can be turned into a roll bender. It's just not the availabilities here for everything. So we're gonna need power. I don't know if there's any other way to get power. I don't see lightning. Lightning would make sense. So do not know how to get past this one. We might just make some batteries. If we can go charge batteries and use those, they could power stuff. Part of a battery charger. This almost looks like the big unit that's over there that we charge our batteries off of. Interesting. Power socket. There's our machine casing. This is something we need to make. We have a bunch of these. Let's see if we can make this real quick. So we have a rod. Yes. Rod. Yes. Why are we not going in there? We lagging now? Maybe that's the deal. We're just lagging this whole time. I don't think so. Maybe that's why it doesn't want to craft. Hopefully we don't make like a million of those in a minute. Medium sheet. Medium sheet. We gotta be lagging. That's all I'm thinking. Can we open the doors? Nope. I think we're lag. Alright, let's hope that this lag will end in a minute here. And then at that point, we're able to keep going. So I'm getting to the point where, I really want to get past this stuff. But also at the same time, I'm thinking, I hope for you viewers that we can make some progress. And if we're just lagging and that's making it so we can't build some stuff, then maybe as soon as this lag is done, we can build. We're really close. We need to make this machine casing. If this can just go in here and work. Yeah, definitely lag because our energy's not going down, our food's not going down. Hopefully it's not a server crash. I want to be able to craft this stuff and make it. Come on. Don't crash servers. I'm getting so close to making a few things happen here. Thank you all for tuning in. If you do like or would like to get some more tips and tricks here for Rokh, I do stream a video every single day. It's on my YouTube channel. If you subscribe, you can tune in for those. You can also obviously follow up and watch them later. Usually I'll put some different details in there for you guys. Definitely share some neat tricks and tips, things that I've learned and found along the way. At this point, one of the biggest things that we've figured out is these say that they take the roll bender to make some stuff, and we're looking for an insulator, which is actually not in the welder, but in the utility knife. It's one of the things we're learning here is the utility knife is what we need to use. Oh, here we go. Maybe we got rid of the lag. Let's check it out. Go in. No. Okay, can we switch tools? No. Usually during lag, we can still open our information, our objectives, that sort of stuff, but we cannot switch tools. We cannot open doors. Our oxygen and power, everything, they've still been stable and standing still at 50, 51. So, can we add oxygen? Nope. See, definitely a lag. So we're in lag. Oh, there we go. Okay, our lag is over. Let's check this out now. Maybe we've had lag for a long time here, and that's what's giving us our troubles. I doubt it for this one, but I hope. Okay, so it still does not like that. Let's at least make our casing and some of our other stuff. Okay, so we've got our rod in here. We got a sheet in here. Perfect. So we're at least making a little progress here. Yes, make that. Go in. Yes. Are we lagging that quickly again? Well, let's just hope that that'll go in there. This can go in there. And a second one can go in there. And then this one can go there. Oh, there we go. Yes. That's weird. Why is it not like these sheets? Medium rod. Does it like this rod? Oh, it liked that rod. It didn't like the other one up here, though, for some reason. The sheet. Does it just not like the material that it's out of? That's so weird. How about this one? That's so weird. The right item, it's just not going in there at all. We even have it out of a couple different types of material. I could go into the hammer and make 2 new sheets, but I don't know if that's going to make any difference. I mean, they're the right item. Yes? Can I draw this one over here? Okay, now can this one go here? This one go here? So what type of sheet is this one? So we have 2 and 2. Drag it back. So this is a zinc sheet. Now what is this one? Also a zinc sheet. Now it doesn't want to go in there at all. Weird. We had it for a moment. Now it doesn't want to do it. Maybe we have to make them all out of the same type of a sheet. Maybe. Put that one in there. No. Weird. There's definitely something going on here. I'm not sure what it is. I'm not sure if it's server issues or what. Let's see. Can we open the door and everything? Okay, so we can at least open our door. Hydration caution. Yeah. And it's bright out here. It's sunny. Sheet. Yes. Over here on this far end. Oh, meteorites are dropping. The sky is falling. Okay. We have tons of medium sheets. Lots of them. We don't have like 4 of the same type, but we're able to put in a couple of zinc ones. It's just bright out here. It'll stay in the building. It's safer too from falling debris. Everything seems to be working-ish. Okay. Let's try again. Go in here. Sheet. Yes. Sheet. Yes. Sheet does not like. Well, you know, I was thinking we were going to make a little bit of progress. I thought we got past a couple spots. It looks like we're being held up again. I'm thinking for today, we're gonna be done with this stream. You know, at this point, we gotta go get oxygen, or we gotta get power. We gotta do a few other things. But I think we're just gonna leave it here for today. We have made, unfortunately, with all this time, we've got these 2 racks in here. We've made a couple more, you know, crafting tools. We got the welder, we got the drill, but there's not too much that you can actually see that we've made, you know, exciting or great. But we are making a little bit of progress. I think we'll just keep going as best we can and see what we can do. Hopefully, we can get some of this stuff crafted soon. I'm really kind of disappointed that it can't happen. I do not think it's user error at this point. We have the right material. It even went in there before, which was oddly enough, with our zinc sheets. But they just don't want to do it now. Just for curiosity, let's go in here. Let's try to craft a medium sheet, and we'll try to make it out of magnesium. Let's try to make 2 of them. I don't think we can make 4. Can we make 3 of them? Enter number. See, I just wanted you to calculate it for me. Something must be going on. I'm just guessing. Because usually it would, you know, calculate it for you. It's not even doing that. Unless we have a button pushed or something. 35. Do we have, by chance? I think. Let's take a look here. I got an idea. 2. 1. No, 2. Yeah, stay here. Okay, now let's try this again. Sheet. Yes. Oh, we're going in. Sheet. Going in. Okay. Go in. Okay, we're gonna make it this time. So I did a stupid little thing. I activated a clicker on my keyboard, it looked like, and that was giving us a little bit of problem. It was doing a backspace, which I guess can delete stuff. So as we were trying to put it in there, it was deleting it at the same time. I must have accidentally hit that by chance. I really need to go into my keyboard settings and just turn that off, because it's going to hold us up a few different times. So we got the machine casing, not the machining casing, the machine casing. We are running low on power though, which is a big thing. We're on our 2nd battery, so we cannot just swap out the battery at this point. It would be nice to make some more batteries, is my feeling. Just so we can make this a little bit easier. We don't have to keep running back and forth. We are a little fat with our 121 3,000 weight. It is bright out here in the sandbox, but I do like the color. I like orange. I've said it before in a video that it's a lot kind of like Utah with, you know, the rock and the desert. You know, it seems a lot like it. But let's go get some battery power and just see if by chance something was messed up with us clicking a button versus, you know, now. I don't think so. I'm thinking this insulator, as much as I'd like to make it, you know, it was going in there before, so it's not that. I don't know. I don't think it's a material. It's the right item, but it says what needs to be crafted by the roll bender. I did see a video on YouTube, and I don't know if he's just trying to troll people or what, but he's like, you can go on the utility knife and you can craft this insulator. Well, it shows it there, but he never crafted it in there. I'm going to say that he's just trying to kind of get clicks and people that want to go in there and look. It's not actually craftable. It's there, yes, but that doesn't mean anything. It says roll bender. We got to figure that one out. But as we've already figured out, we need to have, of course, power for all that stuff. It would be great if we could use a battery, but that's not the point. Oh, did you see that? This battery's a little damaged. I think our batteries are actually going to have a spoilage on them eventually. So eventually we will have to make more batteries. Let's just pick up a few of these items. That one I swear said it had stuff in it, but it doesn't. Take that. Oh, I'm kind of disappointed, guys. I really wanted to make the solar panel setup. I would have felt amazing with the solar panel. I can't afford solar panels in real life. They're super expensive, but maybe in here I could have them. And I mean, we're on Mars, for crying out loud. We gotta have something to provide power. I don't see any, hydropower around. That would be useful. Small sheets. Oh, we do have an NV small sheet. Let's throw that one there. Ugh. I don't get the malleability. The malleability has to be greater than 8. So does that mean what it's made out of? Let's try lucifite. What is the other sheet? So we have small sheet out of magnesium. 3. Small sheet. Small sheet. Here we are. Let's try it out of magnesium. I don't really know. Can we look at magnesium? Does it say malleability anywhere? Oh, malleability is 8. Okay. Maybe that's a problem. Let's go down here. Small sheet. Malleability is 8. Oh. And that was a magnesium sheet. I'm thinking the other one. So that's what it's got to be. Okay, so let's go. Let's check. We have some other materials at home. I think, if I remember correctly, we have that one really heavy material. I'm just guessing that would be higher. I could be wrong. I'm hoping not. There should be something there, though, that's greater than 8. I kind of wish it would like highlight in yellow or orange or a different color maybe when you try to put something in there, if that was, the problem or what was off. But let's just see if we can go back there and make one that is higher than 8 out of some type of dense material. I do know there's like a sledgehammer that I think is the next harvesting tool past the pick. It might be needed to get some of these higher end, items. Maybe that is what's needed. We've kind of skipped that stage or not really gotten into that stage yet because I haven't felt like I've needed it. But this might be the turning point for that. So we're going to see here soon if that is what we need to do. Alright, so this stuff up here is really heavy. This smithsonite. Can we put it? Okay, so now let's look at it. I guess danger alert. Okay, yeah, I'm aware. Smithsonite. Right click. Malleability is 8. Okay. Well, if we already know that it's not good, we can just put it back. Carried weight caution. Okay. Wait, we do have some at the bottom here. Let's take a look. Smithsonite, which I'm pretty sure we've already looked at. Malleability of 8. We need like 9 is what we need. Up here. Okay. Malleability 9. Okay. Malleability 8. 10. Malleability 9. Oof, I don't know if that's enough to make a small one. So let's grab this Galen or whatever. Hammer. Oof, I don't know. Is that enough? Yes, barely. Barely. Okay, craft. So that should give us 9. So if this does not work now, I'm really going to be confused of why we cannot craft it. So we have our new sheet. Bingo. So there we go. We learned something new today. If you right click on an item, scroll down, you can see the malleability. I guess we've just been lucky with everything else, but that is what we need now. And we're also going to need more of this material then, because we need something with a malleability higher than 8. Let's see what'll happen here. There we go. Got our small insulator. Perfect. So now, 2. We might make some progress still. Solar panel. Insulator. Oh, we might have everything. The sheet, small sheet, doesn't say a malleability. So we can still use these sheets. Yes. Ah, ha ha ha. Insulator. Wire. I think we needed like 2 solar panels, so we might have to figure that one out. That's the next step where we're going to get other material that's higher malleability. Perfect. Look at that. We can make a solar panel. Pretty slow, but not too horrible. Okay, there was something else. I think it's in our rivet tool. Here, this is what we're working on it for. So we can do all the rest of the stuff. So we need 2 solar panels for the solar plate. So we're making energy. As soon as we can make energy, we'll have some nice abilities, I think. So we need another solar panel, which means we're going to have to go get more resources. And not get hit by a meteorite. Unless we have something else with a high malleability. 8. 8. Ah. Open. Open sesame. I'm pretty sure this is 8 too. 8. And this is just materials. Yep. So, emergency screwdriver. We have a pickaxe. We have a full pickaxe. So, we have a full pickaxe. We can go harvest some stuff for sure. I was trying to put that in my inventory here. I just need something that I can harvest. Pickaxe, pickaxe, pickaxe. Where'd it go? Did we drop it? I hope we didn't drop it. Did we put it in the inventory here? There it is. Perfect. Alright, so let's go look for something that has a high malleability. Now, I am heavy, so I want to try to ditch some materials. I wish that I could put some stuff in there, but I can't. Loose fight. This item's overweight. This. Perfect. And the little last look at this. This Galena. That would be nice to find. If we could find some of that stuff, it would be great. Perfect. We have a little bit of weight here. Can we put all the magnesium in there? Nice. The loose fight? Nope. Loose fight's heavy. Okay. We have some materials. We could put the wrench in here. We're just trying to go out and get a little bit of stuff, not a lot. Crowbar. Just trying to lower my weight down. Oh, and the game crashed. We got a game has crashed and will close icon here. You guys unfortunately cannot see it because it opens up in a different window of Steam, not in the game. So, usually it takes a little while to close. I'm thinking I'm going to cut off here. We've been going for a while. I do appreciate everyone coming out to check out this episode of Rokh. We're making progress. We're so close. It would have been, nice to maybe earlier see that we needed a malleability higher and not, just kind of sat there and thought about it so long and tried to figure it out. But that's what this game's all about. I don't want to just show you all my great achievements, even though I don't think anything's super great so far. But, I want you guys to be able to experience this and see, exactly what's going on, what the process is of it all. you know, that yes, there's a bit of a learning curve and some processes that, they're going to take time. They're going to take failures to learn and to understand it better. I do think that this was nice to be able to figure this little part out. That way, next time it comes up, we'll be ready. We'll be able to look at it and go, okay, there's that malleability setting right there that we have to try to match to be able to craft this item versus just going in and keep crafting everything. Before, we just crafted everything. We didn't really have to worry about that. But that was something new that was listed there as a requirement, and we were able to figure it out. So for next time, we'll hopefully understand that, be able to move past it, have the right material on hand to build what we need, and do it. So I definitely do appreciate everyone coming to watch this episode of Rokh, see those failures, see those successes, and hopefully next time we'll be able to get our power running. We'll be able to get, of course, the maybe arc welder or the metal press. That's definitely high on the list is my metal press. I do kind of want to make a stationary welder and those types of things too. But the press to make the larger beams and everything will be really great. I do want to log back into the game just for one specific reason, that I don't think we locked the door. If someone was able to get into our house, they would pretty much probably steal everything. It would be too heavy for them to carry every little piece out, but I would imagine they would probably take a lot of our stuff just because, I've gone around and looked around the map. I've seen 2 other bases that are semi close by. One of them sounded like it had, a humming machine inside. I didn't look to see if maybe they had, solar panels on the roof. It is possible they could, be a little bit more advanced than us. One of the other ones was just a flat platform that they were starting out on. So I do know there's some other people on the server. They're working on trying to, progress and do everything we are. And if they were able to just come over to our base and grab some of those materials, that's a lot of time that they don't have to worry about going out and grabbing things. We're kicked from the lobby. Hopefully we can get back in here. But as I said, I'm going to end the stream. Thank you very much for watching. Go ahead and subscribe, like my channel. If you do have the availability, I do have a chip jar also available to help me continue to stream and provide these video updates for everyone. So until then, and next time, episode 5 will be coming out soon. We will, well, not episode 5, it will be coming out soon for you guys to watch, but I mean episode 6, the next episode, should be coming out tomorrow about the same time. So appreciate it. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Enjoy.